G'day everybody, welcome back to Kiwi Farmer. It's a miserable old day out there now. Spent the morning just crutching up the early ewes, ready to go to the lease block. Yeah, so whenever the truck comes, hopefully in the next couple of days, we can take them down and some lambs down. So yeah, in the workshop now this afternoon. We got this new spray reel, so that's going to attach to the spray trailer that we've got. So Bertolini spray trailer, about 400 litre tank, good pump, boom on it, real handy. But yeah, 100 metre manual hose at the moment, so a bit of a hard yakka, kind of doesn't make spraying gorse on the hill very nice. So what we're doing is, yeah, going to put the automatic, the remote control rewind. So it's got a motor in it. You press a button and it rewinds, pull you up the hill. Yeah, 100 metre hose on that one. So we're gonna take all this stuff here off, this reel, and try and figure out how to fit that on there. And then we also have to try and put a battery holder on here somewhere as well. So I don't quite know where that's going to go yet, but already made up the frame for the battery. So just welded up some angle iron, battery will sit in there, and it will get just held in by a bungee cord or a strap or something. So right, we'll go and strip all this down, and then yeah, try and see how that's going to fit. So what I've come up with, here we go. So what I've come up with, these are the old brackets that used to be on there, used to hold the other reel. We're going to use the same mounting system, but we'll gusset it, and so it'll come down to the bottom here as well. But we'll bend this old piece of flat that I've got. I'll just have to grind it to fit inside here. We'll bend that down so it comes out at a 90, makes platform. Because we're going to want to be able to take this off. When I spray hill paddocks with this boom, we don't want all that weight hanging out the side, because it will be a wee bit higher too, that weight. So kind of, yeah, I don't have oxyacetylene, so I can't bend anything that well. So we might try and just put a couple of nicks in this piece of steel and bend it and weld it back together. And we'll just see how that goes, make sure it works. So there we go. I've got a weld on each corner. One there, one there. So now I've just got to grind it up so it'll fit. So ground that down, it'll just fit in there. Makes a nice platform for the sprayer to sit on. And then we'll gusset it or frame it up so it'll push down onto the bottom here somewhere as well to support it. So we'll make up another one on this side, and yeah, should be good. 2 brackets made. So there it is, sitting on both of those. Yeah, so like we'll join those two. I'll cut that off. Join those two together with some angle iron we've got here. These are actually broken parts off an irrigator. Scavenged around, so yeah, we'll do them. They should be able to just lift out of there pretty easy, and then we won't, that'll be the only attachment point. So we will have it, so it's just sitting. Might even get a piece that fits over here yeah, and then tie it back in a triangle from both sides down to that. Something like that. I know. We'll keep planning. So I got this frame all welded up. Why not? Yeah, a wee bit of welding left to do, and then a wee bit of grinding to finish it off. But yeah, just trying to work out how the best way to be, or what the best way to attach a stiffening kind of triangle in here would be. Whether I come out of there and just down there, and one of them would be enough. We could easily get a piece of something like this to wrap around that and sit on that frame rail, and then come up with the piece of box. With a piece of inch square tube like this, same as that. So probably something like that. We just need to make sure that when it slips on there, yeah, it's not going to be in the way. This here could probably be cut off a wee bit, just it's too long. So have to have a play around with that tomorrow. So yeah, so it's about knock off time for today. We've got some lambs to weigh draft in the morning. Once again, get ready for taking some more down to the lease block, and then yeah, we can carry on with this. So I'll catch you tomorrow. G'day everybody, just after lunch here, next day. Weigh drafted some lambs. We've got 160 odd to go to the works in about a week or so, 10 days. And then yeah, drafted up and drenched some other ones that'll go to the lease block. Go on the kale and plantain down there. So yeah, this is what we got up to last night. So we've got a frame done, got one brace support there, and that just wraps around that piece there. So easy to take off and on. It's only tack weld at the moment. So now I'm just going to do another brace support on this side to go onto the mudguard, just because there's a wee bit of flex in there. We don't want things breaking, so right, we'll crack on and get that side done. Right, we got this side done, so we'll weld it up. So we'll put it back together. Measure the last strut, and then we can pull it off and paint it. Oh, if it can hold me, it can hold the sprayer. We've got our template here. We will mark some holes. So just got the cover off this to bolt it on. So got some holes drilled. Most of them should line up hopefully. And yeah, throw some bolts in. So right, we've got it all put together. So that's all bolted down. Over here we made a frame for a battery to sit on, and then a little toolbox, the old ammo tin. So that'll hold the remote. That's the remote for the winder and the power cord when it's not getting used. So I'll show you how this goes. I've got it all plugged up. Flick that on to remote, and then all you do, press the button and it rewinds. Right, so there's the battery side installed. Got our frame, it's all attached down. Just put the lid on here. So that's, yeah, got a ratchet strap there, holding the battery down, little toolbox, and in the toolbox goes the remote. So the remote there, and then the power cable eventually. We've got the aerial, there's a couple of other little bits and bobs going there, so they can all stay together. Aerial won't fit, so it just sit there for now. Yeah, that strap's a bit long, but I'll trim that off. I'll find a different one. Right, so there it is, all finished. Got our battery, cables, toolbox on this side, cord runs around. Got our QUIKSPRAY unit. Yeah, that's the gun off the other one. So yeah, pull it out like that. Go and get the remote. Do this with one hand. The remote here, press the button. Oh. And it winds us in. All nice and tidy. So make sure we'll fire it up. Make sure there's no leaks. And yeah, go spray some gorse. We'll show you in the action. Pretty cool. So I pushed up here about 50 metres, got our remote, we just press it and it'll just slowly wind this this reel in. So it saves you winding it up yourself, getting tangled in all the sticks and gorse on the way. So awesome.